not sorry. Just looking for another you. For another you.
This is you ending fire, and we shall all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out, Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. And if we should die, we should all die together. Raise a glass of wine for the last time. Calling out, Father, oh, prepare as we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees, and I see fire, hollow soul, I see fire, blood in the breeze, and I hope that you remember me. Too close to the flame, calling out, Father, oh, hold fast and we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees. I see fire.
And welcome back to the Spicy Sports Show with Sam Cerrone, coming to you live from Rockville, Maryland. Almost 10 p.m. local time, 7 p.m. on the West Coast. It is fun being back to a degree. I mean, when I got into Reagan Monday night, it was a little rainy, and it took me about half an hour to get there, so I get to the hotel. So I got there, got to my hotel maybe around midnight-ish, I'd say. But man, this hotel is sweet. It's a hotel that actually specifically, it's called Even Hotels. It's a hotel that is guided to, or geared to make you work out. It has fitness equipment in the rooms, and it has a really good state-of-the-art facility downstairs. But, of course, me being here for only a couple days, been eating crab cakes the last couple days. Nothing beats a good crab cake, and nothing beats a Maryland crab cake. So, that being said, let's take a look at some of what's going on with FIFA right now. FIFA has been getting a lot of pub, and not all of it's been pretty great. As you know, Sepp Blatter is officially out as president of FIFA. Thank goodness. I think, and again, I called it because there's no way that after he's elected and during the scandal, there's no way that somehow, some way that the U.S., when they investigated FIFA and arrested all these officials, that there's no way that they could not find something tied back to Sepp Blatter. It just wasn't possible. And of course, him stepping down and his speech was just ridiculous. I mean, saying that FIFA needs change, come on. Yeah. I can make up a metaphor, but let's be honest. FIFA is the most corrupt organization in the world. Everyone knows about it. And the fact that Blatter saying that FIFA needs change. No kidding. What, the sky's blue? Tell us something we don't know. Grass is green? Great. Thank you for that information. Appreciate it. Breaking news, FIFA is corrupt. Come on. We all knew that. So, of course, what's next? A bunch of officials are just one after another. South Africa, that World Cup wasn't supposed to happen. That was supposed to be in Morocco. And apparently it goes back to the 1998 World Cup in France. That was, at least so far, that's rigged. It's unbelievable. And now I think that anything FIFA related, anything going on with FIFA, whether it be a game, elections, whatever, it's rigged until further notice, in my opinion. U.S. beat Germany today, 2-1. The men's team. Rigged. Beating Netherlands 4-3, definitely rigged. Come on. Now, in terms of the bidding for the 2026 World Cup, USA is probably the favorite. Because, I mean, maybe Canada. I'm not sure if they can get that World Cup because they have the women's right now. But again, I don't know how those logistics work. Mexico could probably be another one. Uruguay probably is not going to bid, just because they're eyeing the 2030 World Cup. And of course, the first World Cup was ever held in 1930 back in Uruguay. So it'd kind of be a nice 100-year anniversary, spectacular. So that would kind of be ideal for them. So, I mean, USA is the favorite. But let's be honest here. If the U.S. had gotten either the 2018 or the 2022 World Cup, do you honestly believe that this investigation will be going on? I highly doubt it. I'll be the first to say it. I think the U.S. is a little bit sore that they didn't get the World Cups, especially Qatar, the one that was awarded to Qatar. I think since that moment, the U.S. was infuriated with that. Obviously the investigation had gone prior to that, but I'm sure the findings would not have come up if the U.S. won that. That's just my opinion. But hey. And so now the 2026 World Cup is going to be, the bidding at least, is going to be postponed for a while, according to FIFA Secretary General Jerome Valk, and he says that the World Soccer's governing body expected to allocate the 2026 tournament to a host nation in 2017, with the bidding process to start soon. In the current situation, according to Valk, it's nonsense to start any bidding process for the time being. And of course, as of Monday, FIFA said that there are no legal grounds for it to take the 2018 World Cup from Russia or the 2022 event from Qatar. And of course, a couple weeks ago, it mentioning that if at least the FIFA auditor and compliance, if there's any money tied to those World Cups, which let's be honest, there probably are, then they probably could remove them. Maybe. For me, I just don't think Russia's going to be removed, just because I think it's really close. I mean, 3 years away in terms of time for us. You know, it's a long way away, but for FIFA, in terms of building a World Cup, it takes some time. You know, you find out usually about 9 years ahead of time. So in those 9 years, obviously, you have to create planning for stadiums if you don't have enough. Marketing strategies, business strategies. You need a lot of time to create that in some countries. You know, I mean, obviously, the U.S., as I mentioned last year on the last podcast, if they said, U.S., we need to host the World Cup tomorrow, can you do it? Absolutely. Are you kidding me? U.S. can probably just pick a city to host it. L.A., Miami, New York, Texas. Have your pick. Chicago? Absolutely. You could put it pretty much in any major city in the country. And it'll work. DC as well. It'll work. You don't have to put it in the entire country. Just put it in one state. You'll be fine. Because the U.S. is built like that. They have so many sports teams, so many stadiums. Not an issue. For Russia, they don't have as many sports, I guess, and they'd have to build more hotels, maybe. I don't know. But Qatar, I can see possibly getting removed. Possibly. I mean, it's one of those situations where, are you really going to remove it? And in terms of the U.S. too, I mean, politically, obviously the U.S. and Russia have a little bit of a tiff, and I'm sure Qatar as well. So let's say that because of the U.S.'s investigation that both of these World Cups were to be removed, politically, I don't think we'd look good and we could possibly start World War III. But hey,